Welcome to the scupper and deck drain videos, part one, and hopefully only part timer started. First of all, let's talk about scuppers. I don't like to do any CAD. I just don't want to do CAD. I want to do elements and blah, 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 okay? So how do you do a scupper on a deck? Well, this is what I've been doing. I did it several different ways. This is a door. It's a door. A doorway, sorry, doorway. And I'm using casing, and the casing is 4 inches deep. That way it sticks out, okay? I think this is about the best one I can get, 4 inches out. And by the way, the smallest door window you can get is 6 by 6. I don't think you can make it any smaller. Nope, 6 by 6, okay? So this is a 6 by 6 doorway. Floor to bottom is 1/4 of an inch, and the reason why I say 1/4 of an inch, suppose it's at 0. Watch what happens. I lose that casing, okay? So I got to raise it up just to 0.25, just a little bit, 0.25. And what happens is the bottom of the casing, see, this is casing you're looking at. If I suppress the casing, the exterior casing, you'll see what happens. Okay? It's just a hole. But I want the casing for several reasons. First of all, I don't want to suppress the casing, and I want the casing out there. And I want it to stick out 4 inches, and it's probably more than maybe that's what they would do anyway. They do whatever they want to do. But the real reason for the casing is because it now shows up in plan view right there. See that? Now, one thing it doesn't show is that line right there, the end of the scupper. Well, I'm going to live with it. This casing, this scupper over here shows that line over there. But why does it show that line? Because it's a sill. It's showing a sill, so it won't show the bottom of the casing. But see, I can't get this casing, the sill any less than this right there. Casing. So, do I suppress the sill? I mean, if I suppress the sill, and I can't get I've tried making a real small sill, and I can't do it. So casing, I don't want to suppress the sill. If I don't want to suppress the sill, I get that horizontal line that shows the extent of, see? It shows the extent of that scupper right there, which is good. And so I'm just going to live with it. I'm going to just to copy this thing over to here. And so this is my new 4x4 scupper, and it's a hole in the wall. It could be a hole in the wall. Now remember, this is the doorway, and I'm not using a window. If I used a doorway on a, remember the other video I showed? This is a wall. This is not a railing. If I put this door in the railing, then it's going to go all the way up to the top. We understand that. I did that in the previous video, the deck videos that I did today. So I'm just talking about scuppers right now, and then just to briefly review a couple of the other scuppers. Now here's a scupper. This is a doorway opening. This is actually a door. I made that a door, 6 by 6, and see, you can't see through it. So I was just experimenting. It didn't work out very well. But this, you know how you have those round vents and parapet walls and stuff? What is this? This is a doorway, and it's got an arch on it, and I reflected it vertically. If I don't reflect it vertically, this is what I get. See? So that's kind of cool. So you can make that doorway arch and reflect the arch. I don't think I've ever done that before. So, and this again is scuppers on a parapet wall on a mission style house or something, and just give it a decent color and stuff. So, by the way, this is a window, and again, the window had to be because suppose I make the window 6 inches above the floor, I'm going to lose the bottom of this thing again. See that? Now, so I have to raise it up a little bit. Now, remember my floor finish is a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to go up 6.25. So here's the question. Do you use a pass-through, or what is this, a pass-through window? It's a pass-through window, yeah. Do you use a pass-through window or a pass-through door, door opening? Well, I say a door opening because look what happens to this. See that Dexatex material back there? It stops at the window. If I look at the door comes through the wall, and it just almost comes out to the, this is probably what they'd probably do, right? It's the flashing, and I suppose that's what they do. So this is my suggestion. I would use a doorway, not a window, for the very reason that the material of the deck comes out into this area. I think I'd use the casing and make it 4 inches or so. If I don't make the casing 4 inches, it will not show up in plan. That's the key. That's the key with the casing. And yeah, I don't know if you over. I didn't overlap the casing. Oh, hey, where's my right? Oh, what happened to this? Did that get rotated or something? Ain't that weird? I lost my. Oh, there it is. Check that out. It just popped through. Now I got them both. You know, now I got maybe I have a scupper on top of a scupper. Oh, whatever. Delete that. Oh, I don't know. I guess I was putzing around. You know. Hang on. There, delete that. Yeah. So, oh, maybe I got rid of all the wrong stuff. Oh, here it is. How about this? 8 to copy and just stick it over here. And so I've got the, yeah. See, it shows in plan view that the scupper comes out here. Do I see the dotted line? No. But at least I have a hint of it. And I can see it in elevation, and I don't like to do CAD. I just don't. So, that's the scupper. Use a doorway, not a window. The doorway this thing comes through. Ooh, well, if you don't want it to come through, then use a window opening. There you go. Suppose I raise this, well, suppose I make this doorway 0.5, which puts it right on the deck material. Well, that's not bad. That's even better. Yeah, it comes right, check that out. It comes right out to, that's even better, 0.5. Suppose I raise it up 0.75 off the, and this is off the subsurface, not the finish. You got to understand that. Well, it makes, see, everybody knows that. Now, this is where the, now that goes through. And if I look at it over, yeah, I don't like that. I mean, I just don't like it. I don't know. Maybe you like it. You decide. I think I'd rather have it 0.5 right at the deck surface, so the water can just flow on out. See, that looks good. I love it. Okay, so that's that. That's the scupper deal. I think that's really cool. I think I've done this before, but I'll do it again. Now the next thing is these deck drains. Now, with this particular thing, this deck is over this here, right? Now look what I did. I got those things popping through. Isn't that kind of cool? You know, and I can stretch this thing out, and then I can connect it to a pipe and whatever. But now, how did I do that? Okay, I'll show you. W. Now, I had altered F6. I had altered the out-of-the-box drain, okay? But I haven't altered this one. I have not altered this one. This is drain right here. So I'm going to make this one behave like this other one. Look at this. The drain itself stays the same, but I can make this pipe as long as I want, okay? So how did I do that? There it is right there. That's the out-of-the-box drain. 3D, rebuild 3D. Here we go. Okay. There. I want to be able to adjust, watch this. If I just stretch this out, look what happens. It's all messed up because I don't have the stretch plane in the right location, right? So first of all, you look at the bounding box. They put the bounding box up above the drain, so this thing is actually, if you select this thing, open symbol, options, sits on the floor, right? And so the bounding box sits on the floor. Well, here's the problem with that, and that's the stretching episode deal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the symbol, and if you look at the specify origin, see they raised it up -1, or did this. I'm going to put it to 0, right? Done. Now see what happens? You got to understand the bounding box is back, middle, bottom. Back, middle, bottom. So the bottom of the bounding box determines it's going to sit on the ground, right? Right. So what you have to do is you have to open this symbol up, and is it minus 1 5/8? I have to tell. Now it's perfect. I'm back. Time to stop. Now I'm back to exactly where I want. The bounding box is here, but because I opened this up and I said I want the bounding box minus 1.5 inch from the bottom. That's where I put it. It's good, right? So now I select this thing. Now can I stretch it? No. See how it all got distorted and stuff? Control Z. So now you got to change the stretch plane. No. You guys change the stretch plane, okay? Now where's the stretch plane at? I'm going to tell you that I want to stretch it right about somewhere in the pipe itself, okay? So you open this up, open the symbol, go to sizing, go to stretch plane the Z-axis. Make it at 1 inch. See, this is 1 11/16. If I make it at 1 inch, the stretch plane is right about here in the middle of the pipe. Now watch what happens when I stretch this pipe. The drain itself stays good. Watch this. Good to go. Piece of cake. Now here's a problem with this though, and I have done this already. Where I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to tell you. If you put this thing in the library, you would like to think that it would keep all of its stuff. I'm going to do it. All right, here's my stupid library. Add it to the library. So this is the drain video junk. Okay. Now I'm going to put that, delete that one, delete this one. I'm going to put on the right hand side. Now I'm going to put that drain right on the right hand side, okay? Right there. Now let's go look at that. Now let's go look at that drain. Look where it sits. Look what's happening. When I sent it to the library, it didn't retain all its stuff. Look at the bounding box. What about my good ones? The bounding box is really big. So somehow the whole bounding box got screwed up. So this is the lesson. Put this in the plan, leave it there. Because if I take this thing, Control C, open new plan, Control new, build a 1, 2, 3, 4, U, no ceiling. I hope this works. Control V, stick it right there. Shift G. It's not in there because I have it on a certain layer. Select all. Display all the layers. There it is, sitting right on the ground like it should be, right? Now I come over here, take a backflip cross section. I do this most of the time anyway. I just select all, display them all. There it is right there, and now I can stretch it. See? So you have to save it in a plan. You can't put it in the library. Why? I don't know. But I don't care. I always get my stuff from my old plan anyway. Test my memory. Now, which plan did I have that little symbol in? So this is cool. I like this. I mean, and now on this one particular plan that I'm working on, where is it? It's somewhere. HView. Now, if you, I'm gonna end this in just a second. Now, if you look at this thing, watch this. Oh, it stopped working. Anyway, it's there. It's too much stuff going on. Oops, I'm done. Okay, thanks. That's an interesting video. Thanks. Bye.